Well, I'm Lebogang Phiri. I'm South African, 19, turning 20 this year. Central midfielder for Brøndby IF. I grew up in a little township in Johannesburg. That's a big city in South Africa. A little township called Alexandra. It was a bit tough growing up there. You know, there's a lot of bad influences that if you're not strong enough as a person, you might fall into. I grew up with both my parents, a little sister and my brother. Oh, well, my family has always meant a lot to me, actually. They've been my motivation throughout my whole entire life, because I based my whole entire life around them. You know, even coming to Europe, playing football, I made the decision as young as I was back then that, you know, I'm going to go out of this township and do something. Hopefully it will work out, but at the end of the day, I'm doing it to ensure that me and my family live a good life. We stay happy together, you know, no fights, nothing like that. Even if I don't make it as far as I want to make it in football, I'll still have a career, be it in school, because I was attending school at Bidvest. One of the things that I battled most with was being away from my parents. You know, it was quite hard at that age. You know, I didn't know anything in life, just as right now still I'm still learning. But at that age, I had a whole lot to learn from. It was a lot more. So taking that decision was just a rash decision that I took because of the love of football that I had. Oh, well, I remember this. I first went on trial to this. We had this tournament back home in South Africa where they selected players at that tournament. It was some sort of trial tournament. Then Bidvest selected me as a right back. And then I got the opportunity to go on trial. I passed the trials, but my parents didn't know about that. So I went behind their back because they always told me to take school seriously, go to school first. But then I went to that tournament, I passed the trials, but then at the end of the final selection, we had to get letters sent home. I wanted to take mine, but they said they couldn't, so they sent it to school. Then when I got it at school, I had to go back home and tell them, you know what, I've been going through trials at Bidvest, therefore I got chosen. So they sat me down as a young man at that age, and they spoke to me about the pros and cons of being a footballer and how life might turn out to be and stuff like that. And funny enough, they gave me the decision to make whether I want to go to Bidvest and become a footballer or stay in school and just play football for fun. And at that point in my life, I just wanted to play football. I just thought football was the only way I could make it out of the township, you know. So I chose football over my schooling. But then at Bidvest we had there's a collaboration between football and school. So I was getting the best of both worlds. So I just chose Bidvest at that age. They gave me the chance to do it. I did it, and I guess it got me here. So it was the right decision to make.